Hi guys, my name is Marcus. I'm head of product here at Billwerk Plus, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you can migrate from another subscription management platform or similar to Billwerk Plus and then use our Billwerk Plus subscription plugin for WooCommerce. So there's two parts in this process. One part is moving your subscriptions, credit cards, customers to Billwerk Plus, and the other part is importing all your new customers into WooCommerce. So the first part can be done in different ways. We have APIs for it as well, but you can also reach out to us if you can provide some kind of CSV file with all your customers and so on, then we can most likely help you. The credit cards is a more sensitive topic. So here you would normally reach out to your existing payment gateway. Could be the subscription management platform also handle that for you. But whoever who has your cards, all the cards you have stored, you need to reach out to them and tell them that you would like to move to Billwerk Plus, and make sure to put us on copy on that mail and ask them to transfer all the saved credit cards to Billwerk Plus. Then we, together with your former payment gateway, will coordinate how to move the credit cards. And when we have imported the credit cards to your Billwerk Plus account, you will get a file from us with all the old card references from your old payment gateway and another column with all the new card reference from Billwerk Plus. So at this point, the only thing you need to do is to create all your customers and subscriptions and add these credit cards to each customer. And again, that can be done through the API, and there's other ways of doing that. But once you've done that, so let's just say we have imported all the credit cards, you created all the customers, all the subscriptions, so you have everything in place on your Billwerk Plus account. And that means also that Billwerk Plus will just start billing your customers, as we would normally do in terms of when the new renewal date is and so on. So now you just need to kind of sync the data to WooCommerce, so you can use WooCommerce platform, the My Account area and all of that to kind of see your orders, and but also have a place where your subscribers can log in and manage their subscription. So the way you do that is very simple, because the only thing we actually store in WooCommerce, and I said this in another video where I explained how this plugin works, is we try to keep this plugin very lightweight. So the only data we really store in terms of showing the subscriptions and so on is the customer handle. So the customer ID per customer of yours. So if we just go to my demo account here, we can see customers, and here we have handles. So all of these are the customer handles, the IDs. So this is what we store in WooCommerce. And this is how when we generate new invoices and so on, we can kind of tie the new orders together with that user. So we make sure everything goes, as it should be. So each time when a subscription gets renewed, that will create a new renewal order in here. And that renewal order would be belonging, that would belong to a certain user depending on the customer handle. So a way we can trigger that is we can go into a customer here. So this were a customer we created in another video. And here we can just go in and create an on-demand invoice for this specific subscription. So we'll just say automatic plan. I'll just charge the existing card. So let's try to do that. Right. So here we have that invoice that triggered a webhook. We can just quickly look at that webhook, but as you can see, that triggered a webhook here. So if we go in here and just reload the page, now we can see a new renewal order appeared. That was 99 euros, which we just charged. If I click this order, I can see that it belongs to this customer, and we also have the Billwerk Plus widgets over here. But if I click profile here, we would see that now I'm going into that specific user that owns this this invoice and this subscription. So everything is, depending on these customer handles. So when you want to import all your customers from Billwerk Plus to WordPress, it's very simple. You need to go to plugins and add new, and then you need to install a import export plugin for users. If you just search import and export users, this one will pop up called import and export users and customers. I have plenty of good reviews and active installations. We've tried this before, so this one works pretty good. So I'll just install this one. All right, so that's installed. Let's activate it. Great. So if we go to tools, and now I want to do an export because I need some kind of template to fill in all my customer details in. So now we have a user and customer in CSV format. That's because of the plugin I just installed. So if I click choose option, then I can define what I want to export from my users. Again, this is just for the template, so I'll just export whatever we have here. So let's click download. So now I got a CSV file here. So as you can see, there is 3 users, and that matches what I have here, 3 users. So that's pretty simple. Wrong tab again. All right, let's try a third time. And if we scroll a bit to the right, we will see at some point, let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, let's maybe search for it instead. Here it is. So you will find a column called Repay Customer ID. Before our brand Billwerk Plus, we were 3 different companies and we merged together. So one of the companies we call Repay, so that's why you see Repay from time to time. But anyway, you will need to look for this column, and then it's just a matter of fact of adding all the data here for whatever you want in WordPress, so all the user data. But the only thing that's important for us is that you add the customer handle here. So you need to make sure that the customer handle is in this column. So as you can see, customer tree, and then we have this one. This matches what we have in our Billwerk Plus account. So we can see customer tree, and here was the other customer. So as long as you just import that, you will make sure that that all new orders that is getting created due to the events and the webhooks, and then being created in WooCommerce, they will be saved correctly under the right users. So you download this export file here. So this is just a template. You then fill in all your customers with all the data you want to have. You add the customer handle. It could also be that you're using WooCommerce subscription already, but then just want to tie. So you already have a lot of users, obviously, due to the fact you are using WooCommerce subscription, but now you are not using WooCommerce subscription anymore. You want to use Billwerk Plus. So here you would just go in, do this export, find the column where we have Repay Customer ID. If you don't see it, go ahead and create, buy a subscription product on your WooCommerce store, a Billwerk Plus subscription product on your WooCommerce store, because then that column should appear. So you can see that one customer that is created with this customer handle. So you export this entire file, and then you just make sure to put in all the customer handles in here per each customer, and you would have all these customer handles, because before you even did this, you did this export where you created all the customers and the cards and the subscription in Billwerk Plus. So you would have all these customers. So you just put them all in, and then you import the file once again to WooCommerce, and that's obviously the same place. So go in tools and import, and let's see here. Where do we have it? Oh, here we have it. I think so. Let's see. Yeah. So that's, choose file. Yeah, exactly. And then start importing. And then all your existing users would be updated with a customer handle. And that will mean when they access their My Account page, let's try to do that. So that when they access the regular WooCommerce My Account page, they will be able to see all their existing orders, but also now they would be able to see their Billwerk Plus subscriptions instead, and they will also see their Billwerk Plus payment methods also, so they can control all of that. These 2 pages here is just using the Billwerk Plus API, and the only thing the API needs is a customer handle. So this is basically just telling Billwerk Plus, give me the subscription for this customer handle, and then we show all the subscriptions there is for that customer. And the same thing for payment method. Show me all the payment method for this specific customer. The only thing that doesn't use the API is the orders. So the orders would be the orders from WooCommerce. So that's why it's very crucial to have that saving across. So when you generate an order, that order belongs to a specific user, because when you log in with that user, you'll be able to see all your orders. So that's how it works. You also have different export options in Billwerk Plus. So once you have imported all your customer subscriptions and payment method into Billwerk Plus, you can go in and export all your customers. And by doing that, get a CSV file of all your customers, and then fairly easy copy paste everything over to this import export file from WooCommerce. You can find that on the reports, and just click customers, and then you will just get a file with all your customers. So that's how the migration is done. After you finalize with the migration, all the incoming orders will be created under orders, where if the customer log into my account, they will see their subscriptions and their invoice and their payment methods, and then it will just be syncing from now on going forward. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. We obviously always help our merchants in terms of these migrations, especially the cart one, because that's involving us. The other part here is more on your own, but it's pretty straightforward. That's all. Have a great day. Bye.